So hello guys, Wotb Blitz here, and today is a very special day because we are reaching almost 1,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you very much for your support. I don't know if you saw it, but I stopped making videos 6 months ago, but I'm active on my community tab. I know this is in Portuguese, so sorry for that, but this here is in Portuguese, but is community tab. In my community tab, you can see that I'm posting a lot of stuff about the game, leaks about the game, things that you never see before that are coming, news about the Japanese heavies that are coming when they come, and yeah, I can spoil to you, it's coming on September, not in the next update, only in the one that is coming after the update that is coming. So I put a lot of stuff here. Don't forget to come and support, because your like on my news are very important, because you are showing to me that you are liking it and you want to see more stuff about the game that is, hide, like this one. I'm sure most of you don't know, but yeah, this type of tanks right here, like the AMX 50-100 Titan, is coming to the game. Some French vehicles, tier 10 vehicles like M47 Chevalier, tier 10 collector medium tank that is coming to the game. So a lot of stuff, and yeah, don't miss out on this. It's, I'm growing a lot by the community tab lately, and that because I'm posting very exclusive content right here. So check it out, and yeah, of course, don't forget to leave your like. And yeah, why I'm making sure that I'm, saying this before I start the BZT-70 review. Well, because we are reaching 1,000 subscribers, and now I buy a new microphone, and that was the main reason why I stopped making videos. I can show you on this video a very good example on why I stopped making videos because of the audio. Look at this. Just look at this.
Of the battle, okay? I'm just going to talk at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video, so
you can almost don't hear my voice, and it's so so low, so bad, because I was using my headset microphone. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed, so I stopped making it, and I said to myself, I will come only when I can provide to you the best quality. So now I buy a new laptop with an RTX 5060. I have everything new, like my microphone, my headset, so everything is on the point finally, and now yes, I can make the best content for you. And yeah, today we will start with a tank that everyone wants, not because it is good, but because it is fun, and it has some special capabilities on especially the alpha damage. So let's jump directly to the BZT-70 review. And here is the BZT-70. As you can see, the BZT-70 is not a tank that relies on the armor. And yeah, the max that you can get in terms of armor is this part right here, the upper plate, when you can get this bounce as well when the enemy is blind. So it's going to be hard, because the middle plate is 177 millimeters, the lower plate even worse, and of course the head of the vehicle, which is the turret, I think. Sorry about my English. I want to say that because yeah, it sometimes is awkward, but yeah, I'm trying. I don't use the English daily, so yeah, I'm trying really to getting better on the English, and yeah, I'm sure that with the time I will get better. So it is what it is. We need to try to upgrade. So yeah, but going forwards, what is this tank so capable, and why the people like this tank? Well, forget the armor. As you can see, I'm looking from a Waffen F1.0. If I change here to a medium tank, the results are not going to be the same, because you are shooting with the APCR with only 248 millimeters. But if you shoot heat shells, as you can see, in only 300 millimeters, this tank is a complete paper. So yeah, don't rely on armor for sure. But let's jump for what it matters, which is the alpha damage. And as you can see, this tank has 910 alpha damage on the AP, on the S shells it has 1200 damage, and on the HG shells it has 1350. So together with the FV183, I think the FV183 has a bit more alpha, just a bit more, but this tank is the second tank in the game with more alpha in the game. So this is, in the whole game, this is the second tank with more alpha. So this is fun. I like it because it's fun. It's not because it is OP, but because it is fun. And I'm going to show you why I don't think this tank is OP. First, DPM, not bad, especially if you are using only hash shells and you are penetrating all of them. So even if you are shooting AP and then you shoot, 4 shells, you have 4 shells and you shoot, I don't know, in 1 minute I think you shoot 2 to 3 shells max in this tank. So instead of doing 2300 damage with 3 AP shells, you can shoot 1 AS shell and then 2 APs and you are doing 3000 damage. So the DPM, don't look at it, it seems average, but it is not if you penetrate your shells. So the other thing is the penetration, 270 with calibrated shells, it's really decent. On the S shells, 227 on the penetration and 97 on the HE. So pretty good for a high caliber gun that only has S shells and HE shells and of course the AP. So you are not having here APCRs or hit shells, so pretty decent for it what it is. So if you are shooting to the weak spots, you are going to get some penetrations. Of course, tanks like the mouse, E100 special on the turret, you are going to struggle, Concept 1B, so you need to find the good spots to be able to have good games. But as you can see, the caliber is 180, so it's not 183 like the FV183, so it's a bit smaller, the caliber, but for the heavy tanks, this is the highest that you can get in game. And for the rest I don't think it's really important, besides the mobility that is crazy bad. 32 forwards, of course, is not the worst, but 9 backwards, yeah, this is the worst heavy tank in terms of backwards mobility. 9, I never see this before. 9, I never see it. It's the first time. I don't think the AT line where the FV183 goes comes. The 87, the 8015, I don't think these tanks have 9. They have at least 10, 12, so it's crazy having 9 on a tier 10 heavy tank. But yeah, it is fun, and I think they could change it for at least 12. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. The other point that I want to mention, it is the dispersion. So the dispersion, it is the worst on the heavy tanks category, but that is obvious because you have the highest caliber, so you need to have the worst dispersion and aiming time value. So 385 is not the worst, but it is not good, and as you can see on moving, it is also 0.279, yeah. So it's also the worst for the heavy tank category, as you can see, 38, which means the worst in every single thing in terms of aiming time. And shell velocity is a thing that I want to talk about. What the hell is this shell velocity? You are having on your AP shells 500 shell velocity. This is not the worst, and I don't know what it is the worst, but being able to be so bad in terms of shell velocity like this tank it is, you need to predict a lot of shots that you are making, especially if you are shooting long range. Don't even think to shoot too much long range. Try to approach your enemy and shoot the weak spots, because this tank is not the tank to long range scenarios. So yeah, I think this is the points that I want to make sure that I mention. So if you are the player that like pretty mobile tanks with amazing DPM, with a lot of hit points, and by the way, 2400 hit points for a huge tank like this, it's also not good. And yeah, the camera ratings, the rest doesn't matter, but the main thing of this tank is for the people that like high caliber guns. And don't even start to think that this tank is OP for only having a big gun, because this tank it's kinda average, and I will say, you know, it's kinda below the average category. I would say it is a bit bad. Yeah, a bit bad. I will categorize the tank as a bit bad for the tier, and one of the most, if not the worst tank at the tier 10. So, yeah, if you like to have fun and you are not, playing seriously like comp games, yeah, don't use this tank on comp for sure. But this tank is to having fun. So if you want to have fun, sure enough, in terms of statistics, as you can see, especially for the alpha damage, it is quite fun. And yeah, I will show you on game. So I think it's time. Yeah, these are the equipments that I use on the tank. So I'm going to use the calibrated shells, the enhanced gun lane drive, the refined gun, the enhanced armor, and I don't think I will use enhanced armor. I don't know. Maybe I will use, because you can, get the occasional bounces. Let me see if these have difference. I don't think it has. So maybe I will not use the enhanced armor. I will use the improved assembly, because you will, gain almost 100 health. So use the health. I think it's the most important factor about this tank. It's having health and having a big gun. So yeah, if you can increase that, use it. I use toolbox, I use improved optics, and I use an engine accelerator and consumable delivery system. So quite simple on the consumables. On the provisions, the same, tofu soup, picking roast duck, and improved fuel, which are the best. You can, switch to having a protective kit, and I think it will be nice to have a protective kit on this tank, because you can sometimes, prevent being ammo-racked, but I still go with this guy right here, because I want to improve my aiming time, my DPM. I want to improve everything that the tank doesn't have. So yeah, having more terrain capabilities, I think it will be better for this tank, especially that it struggles a lot on the terrain. So yeah, I think overall this is the statistics of the tank. And now I will play some battles. So I'm not going to choose battles that I were very good. I will, play and yeah, it is what it is. If I lose, I lose. If I do something good, I do something good. If I do something bad, I do something bad. But yeah, let's jump to it. I think I speak too much, but let's go. So here we are at the garage, and this is the BZT-70. As you can see, I have the 3 marks on the vehicle. I managed to get it. It was not easy, but yeah, I try and I get it. I have a lot of games on it already, because yeah, it's fun to play with it. It's not strong, the tank, and you cannot win as much, but it's fun. So this is my statistics: 641 battles, 57.25% win ratio, 2768 average per battle, and yeah, I'm winning 57% of the games, and I'm surviving 51%, almost 52%, and I'm losing 42% of the games, with a 2.29 destruction ratio and 1.57 damage ratio. So it's not great, but I can explain why I'm not getting so many, good statistics on this vehicle, and is mainly because this tank relies a lot on the team. So if you don't have a good team, you cannot win as much, because you cannot count as much on your skill and in your individual performance. So yeah, it's not easy to win in this tank, but it's easy to have fun when you hit the 1200 shells, 1200 damage shells on the enemy. So let's jump to the battle and see what happens. Yeah, it is what it is. If I lose and if I have a bad battle, it is what it is. And I'm seeing here, yeah, not a good matchmaker for us, because we end up facing a mouse and the Atlas that have amazing, armor. So this tank doesn't have penetration, and they are also in a platoon, which means, yeah, I cannot go that way because I will be dead. But I don't know. Let me see what my team is going to do. I don't trust in this E100. Probably is going to camping. and the IS-7 no skin, so yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm going to this way. Yeah, we have also a Waffenträger, which is also a very rare tank, and I have a video on it. If you want to check on my channel, go check it. It's a very good tank, and yeah, it is a tank that relies a lot on the team also. Not as much as the BZT, but it's a tank that is not for everyone also. But yeah, as you can see, the tank is huge comparing to the IS-7, so you need to choose your spots, you know, to stay and to shoot the enemy and to hide very carefully, because if you are not choosing correctly, you will be dead in seconds. And yeah, I'm not seeing my team doing an amazing job, and I don't know where to go. Maybe I go this way because there it is the mouse and the Atlas. Maybe we can catch these Vickers light, and I think I will catch him. Let me see. I will choose AP to don't miss the shell. And yeah. And that's why I think you need to fully aim, and sometimes we are a bit impatient, and yeah. Yeah, I wanna cry, but doesn't matter. I try, and it's a perfect example to show to you why you need to aim. And now let's ruin the day of this guy. 1274 damage in one shell, but as you can see, I'm the main target on the battle, and when they can shoot me, they will only focus on me. And yeah, this is one of the problems. The enemy team only focus on you because you are huge, you are dangerous, and yeah, they want to shoot you. And let's see, the Atlas, as you can see, it's impossible to pen. I don't want to even try to shoot hash shells because yeah, 24 seconds of reload definitely is not what you want in a tank. So you want to shoot when you have the opportunity and when you are fully aimed. Before you saw on the Vickers that I don't fully aim just by a bit and the shell goes to the moon. And yeah, it is a perfect example, and I'm happy to show to you what it is the average experience on this vehicle. So now I'm changing the positions because at that position the Atlas is, you know, dominating this tank every single day of the week. So yeah, we need to have a better position against that Atlas, and now going around him, maybe trying to get him and surprise him. But let's see, with this base probably he's going to turn around, and yeah, because I'm, you know, capping the base, and he will, you know, go backwards and see me. Well, let me see where it is. Maybe I will focus on the FV because this guy is not mating too much. So yeah, I'm going to shoot the FV-183. The Atlas saw me, but doesn't matter if he hits me. I just want to end the career of the FV-183. I'm going to aim, and shoot him. And I don't know why the Atlas doesn't shoot me, but yeah, nice for us. So yeah, I don't know where he's going to be. Yeah, he shoots, and 700. Yeah, the Waffenträger, what? Yeah, 700 is not the half of the Waffenträger, but yeah, I think he high rolls it. And now we are going to try to hit this shell, and 1200 damage on the Atlas. And as you can see, I fully aimed in and it goes well. But if you don't full aim in, you lose. So pretty nice. First game, 3000 damage. We win. We miss some shells to show you that the vehicle struggles on hitting its shells on the enemy. So maybe I'm not that, you know, amazing player, but I'm a decent player. I can show you. Of course, my general statistics, here you have it. So I'm not the worst player in the world, I'm not the best, of course, but I know what I'm doing. So if I'm struggling to sometimes hit my shots, it's because the tank, yeah, it is struggling also to give me the opportunity to, you know, to hit my shells. But let's go the second battle. The first one, it was very decent, so yeah, let's see the second one. I hope I can get a decent game. And yeah, again, Type 5 Heavy, AMX M4, VK72, yeah, Foch, so not easy pens, But yeah, we are going to try to see where my team wanna go, and yeah, try to catch some opportunities. And we have there maybe a stock Argonaut, so not good. I hope he's not stock, but if it is stock, it's one less on the team. But yeah, let's try to see. And my team is not helping too much, because I want to go to this location maybe to try getting some shells on the sides of the enemy, but maybe they are already crossing, so it's not going to be easy. Let's see. And yeah, this is a snapshot on the BZT-70, and yeah, I'm going to hit 2 shots, and this guy is not moving backwards, so it's also very helpful and helping me on trying to, you know, run away. But yeah, nice way to show to you that the snapshot capabilities of this tank are 0, so no problem. Let's try to find another location. The T9 is already dead, so he's not so smart. And it was kind of lucky, because in some scenarios I could hit that shell, but yeah, 90% of it I will not hit it, but yeah, I try it. So we have the Foch on high ground. Yeah, this is not going to be a decent battle for me. I think I don't choose the perfect positions, of course, but I don't expect the enemy to go to this side. But yeah, the FV defender is coming behind us, so maybe I will hide a bit, because they are coming from every single way. So maybe I'm screwed here. Already I'm screwed, I think. Because yeah, I don't know if I can rely a lot in my team in this battle, but let's just to try to, you know, to surprise the standard B and the FVE. Let's see. Oh, I think I will surprise him. Is that? No! Sorry, dude. Wait, what? The Foch doesn't shoot him. Yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, nice, because I don't want to mess the life of my teammate here. And let's see if I can catch this Foch. Where that shell goes, I don't know. But unfortunately, the Type 5 Heavy was looking at me. So yeah, this battle is pretty much bad. But let me see what this Foch will do. Yeah, he is not smart enough, so he will be dead probably in one shell. Not getting the die roll, unfortunately. But now I need to go away from the Foch and try to, you know, bounce some shells on the FVE. Let me see if I can catch his cannon to miss it. Let me see. He's not looking at me also. And now let me see, let me look at this area and then shoot that area, and he's dead. So 2700 damage, 2 kills is not the best thing in the world, but for this tank I think I'm not doing so bad, you know. Especially with a matchmaking like this, where my team is not helping me, as you can see. But yeah, I don't know, this T-57 Heavy is dead, and I'm probably also gonna be dead very, very soon. So I need to take a position to try to run from this guy. Ah, he was smart, I'm not going to take that from him, he was smart. So yeah, 3200 damage, not the, you know, the worst battle in the world. And yeah, I'm dead, but no problem. Decent battle for me, but this is the perfect example why this tank relies a lot on the teams. But yeah, I love the tank, you know, when you can hit your shells, you hit them. But you saw that shell on the Foch, that first shell on the Foch goes to the wall behind him, and I was not even close to that wall, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's jump to the third battle and see what we can get on the BZT-70 again. And we are going to go to Winter Malinovka. So good map for this tank, is not, you know, the worst map. So and the matchmaker puts me against an IS-7, an Atlas, a E5 and an Ori. Yeah, it's not the best, but I will try to make it. So 2 battles, I think I got on the two battles almost 3000. On one I got 3000 and on the other one I got 2000 and something. So it's not the worst. So if you are a decent player, you can carry some games. But if you are not the best player in the world, I will not suggest you to buy this tank, especially because this tank is on an absurd price. So yeah, for now it's not available even to, you know, to get it, but if you have the opportunity, try to get the best price. I will try this one. Ooh, 1000 damage, and this was a lucky shot because my aim was fully open. But yeah, it happens, and when it happens, it is amazing because the guy gives to me, I think it was 500 damage, you know, and I give to him the double damage. So yeah, he's not happy. The IS-7 is definitely not happy. And let me see if he crosses again. He's dumb. He's really dumb. Okay. Yeah, kind of unlucky. We cannot be lucky every single time, but yeah, maybe I shoot too high. I probably need to shoot a bit low, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's try to end the career of the Atlas and maybe the IS-7 because he is here also. I will see if the E100 can take some shells from me. The Jag Tiger is also not being helpful, but I will try to shoot now the Atlas with AP, of course. And is that 1500 damage, 1 kill, and my team is not really good. This Jag Tiger is not definitely the best capable man or woman. As you can see, again, the bounce, no problem. I will ignore him because E100 has a brain cell. Yeah, he has. So we are going to help the FVE defender that is on a very awkward situation. He's not in a very awkward, but he's running, so it's decent by him, making the correct choice. And now let me see the Hori, if he's going to... he saw me. Yeah, definitely he saw me. The camera rating of this vehicle is definitely not the main thing also. So yeah, I was kinda dumb. I could wait a bit and not show too much of myself, but let's see. What the hell? Yeah, the E5, so no chance on shooting the A5, so I'm going to change my position and try to aim to this guy right here. And is that 200 damage, and now we are going to the project because I cannot shoot these guys either, and project is kinda, you know, messing around. He's not probably a very good player, so I'm going to go forwards, and is that. And I don't know, is the WZ. So I'm going to take some shells from me. If the E5 is not looking at me, of course. The Ori is here, so definitely not the best scenario. So we are going backwards. And this guy is really dumb. He's shooting HE. Why? Why are you shooting HE? So HE shell on him. As you can see, if you have a guy that doesn't have too much hit points, like 400, 500, you can shoot with this tank HE, and he is going to probably kill the enemy quite easily. And this guy, I don't know, man, he's really not playing this game for a while, so he is dead also. 5 kills. No, I don't think I killed him. Oh, 5 kills! 5 kills! Pretty decent game. 5 kills, 2950 damage. And yeah, I think I made it, you know. I lose 1 game, I win 2. And yeah, I got a Radley Walters medal. So really decent games. They were not the best games, but I think I showed to you here why I think this tank is struggling a bit. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I will go another battle. Yeah, I will go another battle with the tank. So, pretty decent game, 5 kills, almost 3000 damage. I don't carry the game, but yeah, I make my job pretty decently. So, as you can see, you can have good games on the vehicle, you can have happy moments, but when you miss your shells, yeah, it's kind of hard to continue with a smile in your face. But yeah, I think if you like derp guns, this is probably one of the best choices because it has the biggest alpha damage for the heavy tanks, and the second more is no, I'm saying wrongly. It's the second most OP tank in terms of alpha for the game, the entire game. The first one is the FV1A3, of course, but this tank, it is a heavy, so you have more hit points, you have more probabilities of getting bounces. Of course, it's more difficult to play with it because the FV1A3, you stay at the back and you are just a coward that you are in the back, and yeah, you can easily get more shots on the enemy. But in this tank you can, you know, go forwards more comfortably and having more opportunities to catch the enemy not looking at you. So here I'm being kind of a more aggressive, and this guy is not very smart. Yeah, 1200 damage and this guy is looking at me, so I'm going to hide. So I'm here because I have the support of my team, so you need support. If you are alone, you are going to die very, very easily, so don't go alone, because if you are going alone, you are going to die in seconds, because the enemy team are going to look at you. And I'm going to try to catch this E6, but the grill is going down, and the 60 TP is behind me, I don't know why. Is that nice? The object do his job. He's doing his homework, so not that bad. But maybe I now need to find another position, try to catch the enemy by surprise. Here he is, the Caro. So I'm not going forwards because the Kron is there. So I spot the Caro, which is good also. And nope, I'm not going to make this move. And yeah, we are dead. I think we are going to lose this by a lot, but yeah, this guy needs to go down. Yeah. The precision of the tank one more time helping me, and I don't know if I have my teammate here, probably not. So I'm pretty much dead. Not right now, but very soon. So this car is going to take 900 damage, so yeah, as you can see, you can sometimes get good games, you know, but and you can deal damage quite easily. You saw me there, I don't do an amazing battle, and on the other ones you can see that I was playing average, not the best decisions, but yeah, the tank, as you can see, have its capability, especially on dealing damage. If you hit your shells and if you have the support of your team, you are going to do quite decent battles. So I don't think this guy liked me too much, I don't know why, but yeah, overall is this. It's the first review, so don't be surprised if it's not the best review, but what is most important is I'm trying, and of course I'm very grateful to all of you to reaching the 1,000 subscribers. I now know that I'm not reaching, I don't reach until now the 1,000, but I'm almost there. So yeah, it's 1,000. So I'm really happy. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here and to, you know, to gain your trust. And for sure, my English will get better with the time. My capabilities of making reviews is going to get better also, the gameplay also, because I kind of got distracted when I was talking and playing, so that I need to train with the time. And yeah, it is what it is. New microphone, new computer, better equipment. It is very nice, and it means that I'm going to produce to you better content. And of course, this takes time and experience to, you know, to make the best for you. So thank you very much again, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share, comment on the video, because I want to know what you think about this vehicle, what you think about, you know, being able in the future to get it, how much you are willing to spend on it, and if you like the playstyle or not. So, and of course, say what you think about the audio of the video, the image, the quality overall. I will be very happy, and it will be a lot helpful to hear your opinion. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.